Hi guys, so I'm back to do another video. This video is going to be a book unhaul. I have a lot of books to unhaul, so I am going to just dive right in. Some of these are duplicates, so some of them are duplicates, so I don't need more than one copy, if anything. And some are just books that I loved, but I'm either getting rid of the paperback because I have a hardcover, or I'm just not going to read it anymore. So let's just dive right in so we're not here forever. The first one is Most Talkative by Andy Cohen. I read this a few years ago and I loved it. I love Andy Cohen, but I don't need the paperback. I have a hardcover of this that I found for $5, so I'm just getting rid of the paperback. But I do have this in a hardcover, so I'm keeping the hardcover because I don't need 2 copies. The next one is The Other Family by Loretta Nain. I never read this. My mom got this as like a review copy, so I'm just getting rid of it because we have more than one copy of it and she does not need that. The next one is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I read maybe like 3 or 4 chapters and I could not get into it, so I don't want to keep it if I can't get into it, so I'm just going to get rid of it. The next one is The Half-Sister by Sinead Jones. I am so sorry if I messed up your name. My mom also got this, and I don't think she plans on reading this at all, so I'm just going to get rid of it and give it to somebody who will. The next one is The Funny Thing Is by Ellen DeGeneres. I have another one of her books. I just don't know if I'm going to read this one. I have Seriously I'm Kidding by her as well, so if I like Seriously I'm Kidding, I will read this one. So this is a maybe. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of this. I found this one for cheap, maybe for like $2. So that's why I bought it. But now thinking about it, I'm going to probably read Seriously I'm Kidding at some point. So if I like that one, and then maybe I'll pick this one up. So this one is not official. Get rid of. This is just a maybe for now, so I'm going to put this in a different pile. But if I just think Seriously I'm Kidding is okay, then I don't know if then I'll probably just get rid of this one. So I'm going to put that there. The next one is The American Heiress by Daisy Goodwin. This one kind of gets described as Downton Abbey. And anyone suffering Downton Abbey withdrawal symptoms will find an instant toxic in Daisy Goodwin's deliciously erotic viv novel. I've never liked Downton Abbey ever. I don't know why. I just have never gotten into it, so I don't think there's any reason. Oh, the receiver's in it. Oh, okay. I just don't think I'm going to read this like ever or at all, and I don't see any point reading this, so I'm just going to get rid of it because I do not see myself reading it at all. The next one is The Littles to the Rescue by John Peterson. I read this when I was a kid, and I have not read it since, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Same thing with this one, Nate the Great and Me, The Case of the Fleeing Fang. I read this when I was a kid. I have not read it since, so I'm just going to get rid of it as well. The next one is Jack Baby by William Ritter. I think I read maybe like a chapter or 2 of this, and I just never picked it up. Or when I picked it up and I read it, I just thought it was okay. So this one is going to get donated as well. The next one is Holly Banks Full of Angst by Julia Valerie. The same thing. My mom got this and we had multiple copies. I think we had like 2. And she's just not going to read more than 1 copy of it. So we're just getting rid of the duplicates. The next one is Tricks by Ellen Hopkins. I do not have the dust jacket, so it's just plain like this. It's not that I don't like Ellen Hopkins. I can't read books that are... I just can't read books that are like this because it's not my thing, so I'm just going to get rid of it. The same thing with Identical by Ellen Hopkins and Glass by Ellen Hopkins. The next one is the 3 books in a series that I've read, and there are only 3 books in the series. I read them. I enjoyed them. I got them for 99 cents on Book Outlet. I don't see myself rereading them. So it's the Sky Chaser novel series, and it consists of 3 books. And the first one is Glow, second one is Spark, and third one is Flame. I read them a few years ago, and I don't see myself rereading them, so I'm just going to get rid of them. The next one is Tornado by Betsy Barnes. I did read this one when I was a kid, and I'm just not going to reread it, so I'm just going to get rid of it. The next 3 books are books I bought when I bought other books, and they came with it, but I'm just not going to read them, so I'm going to get rid of them. It's the Sabrina the Teenage Witch books that the Salem Tales. It's Psychic Kitty, Sabrina the Teenage Witch Salem Tales, Your History, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch Salem Tales, The King of Cats. I never had any interest in reading these, and I'm just going to get rid of them because I don't see myself reading them. I have the other Sabrina the Teenage Witch books, so when I bought some of those books, this came with it, but I'm not going to read them, so I'm just going to get rid of them. The next one is the Nuts and Bolts of Creative Writing. I had to read this book for when I was in college, and I'm not going to read it, so I'm getting rid of it. The next one is Me and Charlie, Life as We Know It by Janet Fish and Charlie Wells. I don't even remember where I found this, but I'm not going to get rid of it. I am going to get rid of it. I don't see myself reading it, so there's no point in keeping it on my shelf if I'm not going to read it. The next one is The Dare by Lauren Landish. I read this. It took me so long to read this when I thought I would really enjoy this book. But it was one of those books that I thought I was going to like, but it was just okay. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't like I hated it. It was just okay, and I don't see myself rereading it, so I'm just going to get rid of it. The next one is Taylor Armstrong, Hiding from Reality. She is from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I do like her. I did like reading this book, and I do like Taylor Armstrong, but I'm probably going to buy this in a hardcover, so I'm going to get rid of the paperback. The next one is 1 Fifth Avenue by Candace Bushnell. When I read this, I gave this 1 star. I thought this was going to be I thought I was going to really enjoy this, and I thought it was going to be good. I gave it 1 star. I could not get into this, and I just did not like this. So I'm going to get rid of this because I don't see myself rereading this book at all. The next one is The Bedwetter by Sarah Silverman. I really want to read this, but I just don't want to. I have a thing where I'm like, if I know I'm really going to like the book, I buy a hardcover version of it. So I'm going to buy a hardcover of this, so I'm going to get rid of the paperback. The next one is Chelsea Bang Bang by Chelsea Handler. I have all of her books, and I have all of them in hardcover, so, except for her first one, My Horizontal Life. I didn't see a hardcover of that one, but I want to buy this one in hardcover, so I'm going to get rid of the paperback. But I did enjoy all of her books, and I am also going to reread all of her books and do reviews on her books. So those will be coming hopefully soon. But those will be coming, like I said, hopefully soon. So once I buy a hardcover of this, then I will, when I buy a hardcover of this, I will reread them all and then do reviews on them. Another Ellen Hopkins is Impulse. Another Ellen Hopkins is Burned. The next one is A Girl Walks into a Bar by Rachel Dratch. I thought I was really going to like this, and I thought I was really going to enjoy this. It was just okay. I may keep it to reread it, to do a review on it. And then once I reread it and do the review on it, I'm probably just going to get rid of it because I thought it was just okay. I honestly thought it was going to be better, but it wasn't. It was just okay, and I didn't spend that much money on it. So for now, I'm going to keep this, do a review on it, and then I'm just going to get rid of it because I don't see myself rereading it after that. The next one is Long Way Home by Cameron Douglas. I bought 2 copies of this by accident, so I'm keeping 1 copy and I'm just getting rid of the second one. The next one is The Body Politic by Brian Blatzer. This was another one of my mom's, so we're getting rid of this because she read this already and she doesn't see herself rereading it. And the next one is Recipe for a Perfect Wife by Camera Brown. She read this. My mom read this and my mom enjoyed this, but I think just reading it once was enough for her, so we're just going to get rid of this one too. The next one is Musical Chairs by Amy Poppel. My mom and I both read Limelight by her, and we absolutely loved it, but we have 2 copies of this, so we're just getting rid of 1 copy, but we're keeping the other one. This is the same book from before. The next one is Camp Click by Eileen Mowowski Plama. I'm so sorry if I say this wrong. But my mom got this, and we don't see ourselves, me or her, reading it, so we're just going to get rid of it. The next one is This Won't End Well by Camille Pagan. My mom has a copy of this. We just got, like I said, this is another duplicate, so I'm just getting rid of it. The next one is Splintered by A.G. Howard. I bought this when this was all the hype on BookTube, and I just don't think I'm ever going to read this, so I'm just going to get rid of it because I don't see myself ever reading it, and I'd want to give it to somebody who will read it and will enjoy it. The next one is Drive Me Crazy by Tara Aline McVoy. I bought this because I heard about how good this book was, and then I just didn't get around to it. And now my tastes have changed, so I don't think I'm going to read this at all. So I'd rather just get rid of it. The next one is Followers by Megan Angelo. My mom read this and my mom enjoyed this, but I just don't think she's going to read it again, so we're just going to get rid of it. And the last one is Dreams of Gold by Nadine Thompson. I do not remember where I got this, but I don't think I'm going to read this. So I'm just going to get rid of it. So it doesn't take up space on my shelf. But now reading the back of it, it says an Olympic figure skater, a darling risk, the promise of gold. So now actually I may keep it because that sounds actually very interesting. So I may keep it and read it, and then if I like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll just get rid of it. So alrighty, those were all the books I am going to unhaul. There are like 4 piles here, so those were a lot. I tried to make this as quick as possible. And I'm happy that I'm able to clean. I am either going to give some away to the local bookstore near my house. I am also trying to sell some on Pango Books as well. I heard about it from another booktuber. So if you're interested, I will link it down below, and check out all these books are currently on there. So if any of them interest you, just, yeah, just to support my library. My library, what's the word I'm looking for? My library closet on Pango. So I will put that there, and you can browse it if you want. All these books that I just hauled are currently on there. So if any of them interest you, you're welcome to buy them. But that's it for this video. Let me know down in the comments if there are any books you have been unhauling that don't interest you, that maybe I will take a look at, as I would love to know. Give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe, because I am starting to post more videos weekly. And I will see you guys soon with my next video. Bye.